What's up? What's up? Let's talk about Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 2, The Mines of Mandalore. And we have spoilers too. So, spoilers if you've not seen the episode yet, be warned. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this episode. So, yeah, in general, I like this episode more than the first episode. Like, the first episode was good, it was a solid start to the season. But I actually like this better because it's more focused and we get right into what what Mando wants to go. Where Din Djarin wants to go, and that is to Mandalore. So that's pretty cool that what we see here. And when it started out though, I was kind of a little bit worried though, because we started off with Peli. Peli, him going back to Tatooine to visit Peli. She's got like Grogu. I think I think it's from season 1 though. I think this photos from season 1. I didn't get the one from this episode, but whatever. You still get the point. But yeah, we like see him go see Peli, and like she didn't overstay her welcome. That's like the good thing about this episode, because you like if you like see the episode, you get the sense that he might be spending the whole time at Tatooine, with Peli, and what she has to do with them, or like repair a ship or whatever. But no, it's really only like the first 10 minutes, I think. First 10 minutes, I believe. I forget. But it was just the start of the episode. But he goes to her because he wants a droid to take to Mandalore, because he's not going to use IG-11, which I was kind of wondering, because I thought he was going to have him fixed. But maybe he'll have him fixed later, I suppose. I mean, I hope we see him back, because they teased him. They teased him. Bring back Taika Waititi. I don't know. I mean, at least bring back IG-11, but he's cool. I think he'll be back at some point. I think he will get him fixed. But yeah, instead he's gonna take R5D4 with them. That's the droid in the back of the Naboo starfighter he has. But yeah, it's pretty odd that this droid, pretty much the defunct droid from A New Hope, is going to be with Mando for some time. So yeah, that droid right there, that droid that effed up, man. That effed up. But yeah, so Mando uses him for Mandalore. But yeah, IG-11, of course. I was thinking about him though. Hopefully see him back though. Give me IG-11 and Grogu. I mean, I'd rather see him than R5, but they did he got R5 for something though. But yeah, and of course we see Din and Grogu head over to Mandalore. He's talking about being a Mandalorian. He's talking about this is his first time in Mandalore also, so that's interesting. He's never set foot on Mandalore. Instead, he grew up on a nearby moon to Mandalore. Then we get to Mando going into the cave. Of course, he has to fight those creatures that are in there, and he takes them out with a darksaber. I'll get to that in a bit. Actually, yeah, let's go to Sundari. Because, yeah, we get to see Sundari, the capital city of Mandalore, and it's ruined pretty much right there. And it's cool to see in live action, I guess. Well, not cool to see because it's ruined, but it's kind of reminiscent to see it because, yeah, we saw it in Clone Wars. We saw it, of course. Did we see it in Rebels? I think we saw it, or did we see it in Clone? I forget. I know we saw some of Mandalore in Rebels, but I don't know if we saw Sundari. But yeah, reminiscent of what it looked like though. But yeah, Mando used the darksaber, and yeah, he was kind of having a hard time though. He was kind of a hard time with the darksaber because it's still weighing him down. He still hasn't really perfected or even gotten close to perfected how to fight with a darksaber. But he took out these creatures, no problem, I guess. So yeah, that's the thing. But he couldn't take out this creature though. What is this droid-like creature? I don't know. It's some kind of organism, I guess, because it showed it kind of get off it. It's on a droid. It's almost like General Grievous or something like that. It has an eye, which is super creepy. So, like, was this thing like human at one point? Because there's so many Mandalorian masks in there, Mandalorian helmets, and I guess he's like killed a lot of Mandalorians, I think, because we see him use like Din for like getting blood out of him. So he's pretty much getting blood out of like these people or these Mandalorians just to live, I guess. So yeah, but very creepy, very creepy. That thing is nightmare fuel, I guess. But yeah, he's trapped and he has to send Grogu back to Bo-Katan, of course, to save him. But before that, Grogu handles a creature in there, or like he just tosses him out of the cave. We saw in the trailer, that was a good shot from the trailer. So we saw that in there. And then he goes to Bo-Katan. And it's cool that we see Bo-Katan and Grogu face the, or like having them with alone time going to save Din. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool to see them in here. You got like her saying, you know, your dad, your pops is an only Mandalorian, right? So yeah, we see that, and when we see her with the darksaber, she uses it flawlessly, like effortlessly. She's she's badass in there, like taking out those creatures. Almost kind of redundant though, because we saw Din take him out, but she took him out with ease. And of course, fighting that creature right there. Yeah, like, ooh, she took him out pretty well. And when she was reminiscing about Mandalore, also about like Sundari, because this was her former home, and it's just like she revealed it wasn't the first time she went back there. So yeah, but it's cool seeing her reminisce about Mandalore and coming back to Mandalore and coming back to Sundari. So I thought that was cool. This kind of a blurry shot though. There's just Mando and Bo-Katan having this back and forth, and I like the back and forth they have with here with all like the, you know, the pog soup stuff right there. You got her talking about her father, and of course her talking about like what it was in like Mandalore, and her going back to the living waters because she's showing them where the living waters like were, because she did the same thing like he did, but she wasn't really all about it. She's more thinking it was more theatric or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, it was cool seeing the back and forth there. Like you wonder if she'll talk about her past again, because will she mention Death Watch or whatever? I think that'd be cool if she brings it up. But talking about her father, it's pretty much going further back than we've ever gone before with Bo-Katan, even in like Clone Wars or Rebels. And then let's cut to the living waters where Din goes. And then, of course, Bo-Katan has to save him again, because I guess the Mythosaur comes in. I'm wearing the hat because the Mythosaur is in here, and I guess that dragged him down into the waters. I don't know. But he kind of sensed it was going to come, because yeah, as soon as he was like saying those words to the Creed or whatever and walked into the waters, like you thought, okay, he was going to get dragged down. So yeah, so Bo-Katan has to save him twice. And this Mythosaur, man, I did not expect seeing it. I don't think anyone expected seeing it. It was a great way to end the episode. So yeah, seeing the Mythosaur, that's not a great shot right there. But yeah, you get the point. If you've watched the episode, you've seen it. And you've probably seen photos of it. There's so many photos online. Like, I don't want to use them for this video because they're not mine. But there's some people that like were thinking ahead, of course. So yeah, that gets me wondering, will Din Djarin be riding the Mythosaur? The emblem right here, as I got in his hat right here. But yeah, will he be riding this Mythosaur? He probably will. And it'll probably be a lot cooler than Boba Fett riding the why am I blanking on the name? Oh my god, why am I blanking on the name of that creature? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of that creature. I'll put it down the text right now because I can't think right now. But yeah, we have to understand, because like Quill talked about in season 1, like in that like second episode where he said, your ancestors rode the great Mythosaurs. So I guess they're not extinct. We will see Din Djarin possibly riding a Mythosaur. So that was a great way to end an episode. Like, I really like this episode so much. Seeing that thing. Yeah, we're going to see it for sure. We're going to see him ride it for sure, right? Or will it be Bo-Katan, though? Maybe Bo-Katan will ride it. Because, like, you never know. They might change it up a bit. They might try to not be as predictable. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe they both write it. You gotta think, will Bo-Katan fully take the Darksaber again? Because that's what I'm wondering too. Like, because is Mando really is Din Djarin really gonna carry the Darksaber forever though? Because I feel like he doesn't really want it. And now with him doing this whole thing, we're going in the living waters. Now he's done it. So will he be redeemed? I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I hope we see him take off his helmet, because I hope we get a sense where maybe Bo-Katan finally gets some sense in him or whatever, and says you're still Mandalorian even if you take off your helmet, just like me. So leave the children of the Watch. Leave that cult. I don't know. But overall, I like this episode. This is a good episode of The Mandalorian. It really helps out with the first episode, because I think it would have been better if they released these first two episodes on the first day, like last week, because I know a lot of people saw it at the premiere, or some people saw it at the premiere, so it would have been a good 1-2 to start off the season. I'm just wondering who's going to be the main antagonist of this season, because man, those pirates in the first episode probably aren't going to be, and it looks like Bo-Katan and Din Djarin are teaming up here. Do tell me what you thought about this episode of The Mandalorian down below, and check out my channel for more Mandalorian reviews. I gotta get caught up on Bad Batch too. I don't know if I'll talk about Bad Batch, but I need to get caught up. I need to get caught up in it, because I always fall behind. But I need to get caught up on 2 episodes. But yeah, stay on the channel for more. Sub to the channel for more movie talk like this, TV talk like this, and yeah, all that. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Rebel out.